Happy Monday, grade 10s. Welcome back to school. We are going to do the guided activity 5.1 on page 99. And this is all about radio buttons. So you have to open the gender_p project and select gender folder. And if you run the program, nothing loads. It's got no functionality at all. And we have something here that looks like an image file, an image component. Yep. And we know that we can do the picture.load from the picture over here and load from file, but we're actually going to do that in code. So that should be exciting. And let's move on now. Let's do it. Open the gender. Okay, create the on-click event. Radio group box. So that when the male option is selected. So this is something different. We can have an on-click event for the radio group box. The radio button group. They call it radio button group. I call it radio group box. So basically, when the radio group box is clicked, then something must happen. How do we get that? So you go and do the following. You click on your radio group box, because there's no buttons here. How's this program going to work? Well, this is how it's going to work. When the user clicks on one of these, something will happen. And how are we going to do that? To make it happen, we click on our radio group box, we go to the events, and we find on click. There it is, on click, the white space over there, and you just double click in that white space, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, we got it. Right. Now, oops, I mustn't shout. So, a boy image must be displayed when the male option is selected. When the female option is selected, then a girl image must be displayed. Okay, that should be fun. And they're telling us how to double click on the radio group box event handler. Okay, fine, they gave us away. They're giving us our code. I mean, seriously, man, how can't we just figure it out for ourselves? And they've even given us the code there. I don't like having answers given to me. What we're going to do is we're going to guess. We're going to say if, this is in the RGB gender click, if what's the name? RGP gender is the name of the radio group box dot item index. If that equals 0, then it's the male picture has been clicked, because that's the first radio group box. That's the first one in our list. Okay, that's 0 and that's 1. Yes, we start numbering at 0. 0 for the first one, 1 for the second one, and we're on the radio group box on click event. So if it's 0, then we're going to load the file. In this picture, img gender dot picture dot load from file. There, can you see that? There's a load from file. Where's the picture? Well, if we go look in our folder, that picture better be in there. That's all I can say. Chapter 5, data, and it is select gender. And there it is, female.bmp and male.bmp. Okay, male.bmp. So in inverted commas, you would type the word male is capital M dot BMP. So you quote that as a string. If you don't spell that correctly, if you don't put it in inverted commas, the picture won't load. And then, of course, if the gender, the item index, is 1, obviously we're going to load. See, I copied and pasted. That saves time. So we're going to load the female. I think that is correct. Is that how they spelled it? Yes, you've got to make sure of the spelling, because if you don't, it's not going to load. And that's it. And let's see if that actually works. Should be interesting. I mean, it is exactly the same as that. All right. Okay. So, and after this we will go and do activity 5.6, because we are going fast. I think you're going fast too, so you can do activity 5.6 as well. So let's run the program and see, because this is a guided activity, so it's basic. So I'm going to click on male, yay, click on female, yay, and it works, and it works. I like those pretty pictures on there. Okay, done. So now let's go and do the next one. Activity 5.6, page 100. Library gets users pay a fee of 35 Rand a month for library services to encourage reading amongst learners. So we're going to give discounts. Preschoolers get 15%. All library users pay is 35, but preschoolers get 15% discount. Primary schools get 13. High school learners get 11%. And we have a program that's going to have radio buttons for those three, and then we're going to calculate discount and the amount, and there's also a reset button, so that should be interesting. So let's go and open Delphi and go and get the program open. And what is the name? Discount. Oh, we've got to create it. Oh, darn it. We have to make our own program, guys. Yeah. That's not luck, is it? Well, guess what I'm going to do? What I will do is I will use this program and I will give you the data files for it. Because we haven't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. No, 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 no. And where is my books? Darn it. Ah, sorry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, they haven't given them to us. They haven't given us the answers. Damn it, so I've got to make my own program very quickly. Well, let's see. File, new. PCL forms application. So, we might not finish this today, so you can actually do this in your own time. But I think it's actually a good idea to make your own program, really, quite honestly, when I think about it, eh? Okay, discount. File. Save all. And we're going to go and save it in our data files. For chapter 5, I'm going to make a folder and call it library. And we're going to save it as discount_u and discount_u. Save it there, and then discount_p, discount_p for project. Then we go and put all our fancy things on. We have a radio group box and we have a panel. So let's go and get a radio group box. Radio group, there it is. Draw it on. So get a panel, put it over there. And what else? Then we need a reset button. So, and this radio group box is going to be the user, so I'm going to call it library user. This is just the caption, but the name will be RGP user. And the panel, let's just give it PNL. What are we doing with the panel? It's just display, hey, PNL display. And it's got a couple of labels on for the amount discount and the amount due. By the way, panels, when you ever have panels, it's always a good idea to just remove the caption, because you don't need to see the caption at the back of everything. So there it is. That button is going to be called BTN Reset, but it's a reset button. And I'm going to give it a name, BTN Reset. And for the panel, we have to go and put some, so if you're going to put labels on a panel, this is what you have to do. It's actually quite a good idea to do this activity, because you need to know how to create these things. If you want to put labels on the panel, you click on the panel and then go to the label and go and put all your labels on. And there's quite a few here, because we've got some descriptions and the actual items themselves that have to be displayed, the output components. So there's 4. So we have a word fee here, and we have the word fee. That's just the caption. We'll fill in the caption of the ones that we are not going to use. And then this one we're going to put in discount. The caption for that will be discount. We're not going to change the name of these ones, are just for display. And this is amount due. Okay, amount due colon. So this label 4, we'll call that LBL discount, and that one we call LBL due. So now for label 5, I'll go to the name property, LBL due, and this one we'll call it LBL discount. And then over here we have to go and put it in our RGP user. We've got to put in our 3 different users. So we're going to go to the item index, items property, sorry, not items. Items, can you see item index is minus 1. Items, what do we want? We want preschool, and then we're going to have primary school and high school. Primary school, and then we have high school / student. Right, so there you have your 3, and that's the program done. Okay, I haven't put a caption over there, but it's fine. Now, it's actually quite important to actually draw this up. Can you see that's 0, that'll be 1, that'll be 2. Now, the on-click event, we're going to go to the on-click event of this radio group box. On-click. And we're going to say if RGP user dot item index equals 0, okay, then we will do something. And if the RGP group index, item index equals -1, we'll do something else. I mean 1. And if the RGP user dot item index equals 2, we'll do something completely different. Okay, but what else? Whatever we're going to do, everybody's going to get a 35 Rand fee of 35, okay? But the discount is going to be made on 35. And the amount due is going to be that. And we're going to display that. So we're going to get our discount and the amount due. So our discount and our amount due has to be formatted as currency. So we make our 2 variables, VAR, R discount, R amount, R due, colon real, because we're dealing with money, so everything must be real. So if item index is 0, that means that they are preschoolers and they get how much? 15% discount. So it'll be 35, basically 15% of 35. So our discount, our discount will be equal to 35 times 15 divided by 100. That is 35%. I mean 15% of 35, and our due will be equal to 35 minus our discount. Like so. There we go. The amount due, that's the standard tariff, is 35, so we're fine. And then this can be copied and pasted to the others, and we just change the percentage. can you see that this can actually be moved out of here? We actually don't need to put in each of those begins and ends. I'm going to move it out just now. Watch 13% and 11%. So that's 13 and this is 11. And I'm going to move this out of here because it's the same code for each one, and just put it there. And we just delete it from here and we're done. Oops, I thought I deleted it. Delete, there we go. Okay, we've got begin and end when you're only doing one thing, but that's fine, it's still okay. The reason why I'm taking it out is because the process is only going to choose one of these if statements, because you only have one radio group box selected, so only one of them will be active. And then at the end, our due is going to be that, and then all we have to do then is display in LBL discount dot caption will be equal to float to string f or discount comma ff currency comma 8 comma 2. Remember that? I'm sure you remember that. So we're displaying LBL discount, and we're also going to display the actual due amount, and I'm copying and pasting, and all I'm going to do is get rid of this and type due, and rid of that and type due, and there it is. Let's go and see if it works. Run the program, and if we okay, what did I do wrong? Float to string f or discount, spelled wrong. Right, now let's go and choose and see. Right, if I choose preschool, we have 5.25. Okay, let's check, is that correct? Well, it probably is, but let's go and choose high school. And it's, oops, discount is naught. Yeah, what? Oh, you know what? I forgot something here. Run program reset. You see, I did run program reset there. Naught, 1, and 2. Tut, tut, tut. Let's try it again. See, I forgot that I'm supposed to have, that's naught, that's 1, that's 2. So if I click on that one, and then, can you see it's 3.85, 31.15. Why did it happen without a button click event? Well, because we used the on click event of the radio group box. What about this reset button? What did they say we must do? Well, we're going to reset everything. We're going to get rid of our selection on the radio group box, and we're going to clear the labels. So how do we get rid of our radio group selection? We say RGP user dot item index equals -1, and then nothing is selected. And then how do we clear our labels? Well, we'll just say LBL discount dot caption equals an empty string, and then the label LBL due dot caption equals an empty string. So that is in the reset button click. Can you see, because I've named our buttons, I can see them over there. I know which button I'm working in. So it's very important to name your buttons. All right. So very quick, colon equal -1. Item index of -1 gets set to 0. So let's do our primary school and then reset. Can you see nothing is selected now? Preschool, reset, nothing selected. Magic, 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 magic. And we'll see you tomorrow.